I love the Phantom, how it can just sweep all those grenades out of the way, just do so much work to help out Ben in clearing this space. You can also, get that Din's Flame to kind of follow up on things. You can push things off you with the Nehrus. There's not many things that Zelda is lacking in this matchup besides real kill pressure that the Snake has in troves.
Yeah. Game 1 is going to be here on PS2. What an option. That had to have been a misinput. Maybe he did that on purpose. I wanted to make a quick note, though, that 8BitMan is currently playing against Grandmaster. I'm not sure what the score was, but I definitely saw MBD peeping their set in between waiting for Vin because they're right next to him.
I believe it just started 0-0 on that side of things, and then Frog will have to fight his friend Dakpo on the other side of that.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. But yeah, starting things off, Vin off to a little bit of an early lead here. Nothing too much for MBD to handle, as we've seen many a times in the past. But also, I know that these guys, at least from what I've seen, have been going back and forth.
Yeah, this is a matchup that is, depends on the day, who wants to show up. But I think MBD definitely has the higher game score, has the more positive record on Ben. But
I would say
great
so, yeah.
Electric kick to come out.
Ooh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, one thing's for certain is that Ven does love Zelda in this matchup. I don't think I've ever seen him fight Sora. I know there was a point where MBD would actually go Mithra Pyra against
I've
Ven
seen him
Zelda.
go Sora against the Zelda as well.
I was not here for that. That sounds interesting. I guess sometimes MBD just really doesn't feel like dealing with the Zelda. He has Knight to deal with. He has to have his grenades getting reflected back at him. But also, we saw earlier, like, he went for an up tilt, it got shielded, and he got lightning kicked for it. Lightning kicked. That is not a punish that you want to just be the norm,
right,
that you take.
And that's something that's readily available for Ben to do anytime he finds that interaction. So
yeah, the forward air and the back air. He has options.
Ben getting some insane chunks off on MVD here on stock 2, but both of them are sitting on the second stock, so relatively even playing field. Looked like that was about to be an electric kick as well.
Yeah, I love that down air interrupting Ben there. Hey, I don't know how MBD finds time to think of these aggressive landings, but he manages to find his way back to the ground so often.
It's in his blood. He's a grounded guy.
Honestly. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and the misinput? Yeah, no, he shook his head. That was definitely a misinput there on the up tilt.
Oh, that is such a great use to deny the mortar, but you cannot deny that C4, baby.
Last stock apiece here on this game 1. It's going to be one of those games. Oh my god, he said get that Knight out of here.
My guy's out here fighting phantoms. Ghost Rod to whip.
All right. Grenade? No, he's going to go ahead and toss that one out there. I do like that MBD's trying to stay in Ven's bubble here, but, Ven, his defense is just a little too much. This is one of those rare matchups where I feel like Snake, a lot of the time, does end up having to be the one to approach.
Yeah, which is, so interesting to say about a guy that really carries one of the most unpunishable edge guard tools and a million projectiles at frame 1, but...
Yeah, Nikita doesn't even work in this matchup, I would assume. I mean, Zelda's teleport recovery is too good, and it has a hitbox.
Yeah, he has to, grab him on the ledge, with a 2-frame opportunity or something like that. It's not going to be something that's very readily available, though.
Wow. The Phantom actually blew up the grenade on Ven, and now we're playing this full stage C2C battle here where, MBD's trying to make his way forward. I like how he, cooks the nade, goes in with a grab, but Ven too alert, jumps away from it, safely onto the platform.
Ven is playing this very well.
That's it!
That is a huge... He just really got out of that super smooth. Could have been, exactly like Fo said, the final moments.
Yeah, the grenade could have made, bad news for Ven there, but he ends up getting the air dodge. Uh-oh. Oh my god! And the C4! He almost just nudged him into the C4!
That man...
That would have been crazy. Hold on, hold on!
Nehru's coming out, perfect timing, sends it to the ground. It's going to explode without hurting Ven. Din's Flame to try to get some of this pressure traded out and try to shake MVD off of this strong position he's holding, but so far is so difficult for Ben.
Wow.
He almost actually gets a kill there with that Din's fire. Like, yo, there's got to be so much respect paid by MVD here. He does not want to be throwing this game away.
Is that it? No. Vin is still living, and this is that last hit situation. He's really chasing him with that Nikita. But does Vin know?
Oh, the grenades exploding onto the shield. The Nehru's love comes out twice.
Oh, he comes to the ground. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's going to be slept, and that's going to be kept for game number 2 for Ven to try to come back for, because game number 1's going to MVD.
Wow. Yeah, no, MVD definitely caught Vin holding forward right there. Just goes for just a grab. And honestly, that's super risky.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah, we've seen Vin be the type of guy to literally just run up and throw out forward airs before. So, I mean, that's like a high risk to high reward that we will take.
Yeah, MVD doing what he has to do to get game 1. The first moments of that game, super explosive. Ven bringing it back, though. You mentioned, starts off a little cold when he's not getting those active games on stream right before. So it's going to be nothing but up from here for Ven. Let's see how much MVD still has in the tank as well.
Yeah. And for Ven's counter pick, we will be going to that game 2 PS2 as well. So honestly, I feel like that could have been anyone's game. I think that MVD ultimately just had the better reads coming into the end of everything there. But it really just depends. Like, stage control can be anyone's, because we saw MVD actually keeping Vin in the corner with like grenades and, you know, things like that. So it's not always one-sided, one-sided camp fest.
Well, we'll see who can come out with the first
punish
lead here right now. Ven making a case for being the one to start this game with the lead. That back throw there not going to send MVD far enough. Great DI.
Yeah, honestly, this is looking pretty reminiscent of game 1 here. Well, Ven will actually just, jet off to a lead. But then, MVD just adapts and he figures it out. I like that right there. That air dodge coming back. Ben tried to play it aggressively, but, to no avail, and gets dash attack for his troubles too, man.
150 on the Rage. You know that's going to kill. It's going to be so important here for Ben to clear up this stock before the damage starts to be dealt. There's so much knockback that can come out from MVD, but yeah, there is Ben with dash attack going to be able to clean that up.
Yep, and these guys the games are always so even. Whenever they play, you really don't know who's going to take it. But they've honestly kind of been in each other's face. It's not until they get to their last stocks where they start playing extremely safe, but it's moments like this where they play so quick and aggressive against each other, just so pressure-based.
And it's the moments where the games are decided, like that last stock is like a byproduct of what explosive offense worked for them in the first half of the game.
Miss input, and he's gonna get lightning kicked for it. What a pun! I told you, man. Ven has some of the best punishes in Nevada.
Dude, don't care. He's gonna lightning kick you in the face, and he knows that it hurts. He knows your feelings are hurt, but he doesn't care because he wants to win.
Dude, Ven is like combo montaging. Why is he playing Zelda like he's Sheik? Like, what? That was like literally 0 to 93, pretty much unanswered from MVD, and that's going to be a solid game 2 for Ven. Wow. Turning up.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I thought, like, when I said that it's only up from here when we started game 2, that it would be like, a little ramp up. Maybe like a little bit of a taste of Super Saiyan. Nah.
Yeah.
Bro's went straight Super Saiyan 3. His hair got long. He's out here looking beautiful.
Lost his eyebrows.
There's electric going around him and stuff. Every time that you pressure his shield, he's kicking you with electricity, and you're sad because you're getting blasted off to the other zone. That up air as well to Shark underneath MVD. MVD has been air dodging to stage all day, and nobody's called him out for it, truly.
I mean, you have to at some points. It's just a matter of, are you technical enough, mechanical enough to punish it?
Yeah, Ben showing no not lacking in that department in any form or fashion.
I assume out of anyone, Ven would know, the matchup. He's a brawl player.
And that is definitely where Snake made his debut and became the oppressive force that he is still to this day.
It's funny because me and MVD, I wouldn't say we had a debate, but we definitely had a disagreement about Brawl Snake compared to current Smash Force, Ultimate Snake. I think Brawl Snake was leagues better. I think there's certain things better about this Snake, like the Nikita and you know, maybe even like his down smash. But the fact that he can't infinitely tech, and the fact that he can't R cancel grenades to make him drop where he wants, and his hitboxes aren't complete BS. I just think that Snake is not as good in this game.
Yeah, the shield drop of the grenade was so nice.
You remember that, right?
Super clean.
Oh no. All right, MVD just makes it back. Vince future-proofing the landing right here. Just gonna go ahead and put on a ton of pressure on that platform, but MVD landing with an axe kick. People rarely will see that one coming. Hold on. This could be a game changer, and just like that, such an early stock for MVD.
I would say let him cook, but the grenades are doing that by themselves.
Yeah.
MVD just getting the hits placed exactly where they need to be onto Ven. Great stuff here in this game 3 of the winners finals. It's so important that MVD
shield break. Let's go. Does he DI that?
And that's almost 65.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, because usually when you shield break someone, you run them to the ledge. You just scoop them to the ledge, and then you do your business. Vin kind of just threw out a raw forward smash, and I was afraid that he was going to SDI out of it. But no, it doesn't matter, because Up Tilt is going to win us the game. We are going to be going to a game 4, and if I know these two, we're probably going to be running it back straight to PS2.
Kicked her in the booty one time. Send her up. Shout out to Goody. Going to be important. That was my favorite moment of the day. But going to be a game 4, like my friend Foe has mentioned. And game 4 is such a telling time. You know, that's why they say, you know, game 4 Leo, game 4 Sonics. Like, that is a time that you really find the momentum. That even if somebody that's been down 2 and found a little win in there, they really find their stride that game 4, game 5. And I'm not sure if game 4 Ven, I'm not sure if that's his friend.
We'll see. I think MVD does have kind of like that Grandmaster factor about him, where it's like the longer MVD is in the game, the more he learns about you, you know?
Definitely.
So we're going to see how that is going to come into play here. I like the punishes from Vin. Dude, Vin had a clean combo on the game 3 where he ended up doing Sour Spot Lightning Kick to jab down smash, and it was all guaranteed.
Man said, I know that I've got you locked, and now I've got you loaded up with damage too. Love to see it, and also seeing just the layers once again come out from Ben. He's got Dune's Flame, he's got Knight, he's got you know, grenades going back with the Nehru's Love. Like, this man's pressing every single button, and that's the right one to click right there. Man's got a whole stock.
Oh, that's it. He didn't have that lead for long because, you know, the back throw to the C4. The C4 setups are so good with Snake. I will say that Vin is definitely the best Zelda, bar none, at hitting lightning kicks. Because you'll see him jump and get so low. Like, the frame before he lands, he'll, you know, send out a sweet spot at you, and it's devastating every time.
It's like the weak hitbox is a choice more than the strong hitbox.
Yeah. And the C4 actually is on Vin. Does he know? He does. Wow, and he actually plays chicken with it, calling out that MVD won't explode it, and he manages to shield in time.
Exceptional work here by Ven in the opening moments of this game 4. This was where the legends really get to show why they are who they are. You gotta make sure that you clean this game up and get MVD to be on the back foot here in game 5 and start to question his abilities.
Interesting trade, the Nikita to the Din's Fire. I don't know who that worked out for, but you'll see that these two guys will get so scrappy and then just stop all that and start going for like the C2C camp. Uh-oh. This is big damage. Dash attack? Oh, no.
Yeah, gonna be a great job from Ben to deny that.
Oh! Okay. We're playing very patient, MVD. The C4's gone, though, so that's one less thing that Vin's going to have to worry about.
one thing off the table, but still a million problems, and all of them MVD. MVD mounting quite the lead here, 70% on this final stock.
Yeah, and this is Ven's winner's bracket game right here. So will we be seeing a game 5, or is MVD just going to seal the deal? We'll see. I mean, Ven is playing a little aggressive right now. I like that. He's opting not to chase MVD's double jump. Cypher, though, hold on. Shout out to Brawl, man.
That man.
That hitbox right behind him.
Going and going for the glory. So many of these awkward, hitboxes hidden from MVD today. One I'm thinking of is like on Hollow Bastion when he hit that rising up air by the ledge.
Yeah.
Did not seem like that should hit, but it hits. And that's one thing that he knows will hit. Where players like us that don't play the snake are like, oh, that has a hitbox there? I could actually die to that? MVD's like, yes, and I knew you could, and I put you there on purpose. So have a good day in learner's side.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, MVD had a really good read at the end there, too.
Yeah.
He waited patiently, then air dodge right into him.
And we talked about it, like, the more you give this guy time to figure you out, he's gonna do it. He's so wise. His fight IQ is off the charts, and even if his hands are getting slower as he's been playing this game for quite a while, that brain is still firing off as a V8.
Yep. Let's go ahead and check out those highlights.
First things first, if we in Vegas, it's Pokemon Stadium 2, and that's where we were brought, and that's where MVD sent Ven to the skies.
I really feel like it was that grab, that one MVD, that game 1, that kind of set the tone. I feel like if Ven would have taken that first game, it may have been a completely different set. But like I said, MVD's decision-making throughout this set has just been, far superior. And, now he's sitting pretty in grand finals.
Yeah, the man is phenomenal at what he does, so you can't be mad at yourself for a minute when he gets to get his game